Hey, good evening, y'all. So, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. Alright, so, uh, after thinking about what other kind of stuff that we could provide, not only for ourselves but for others, we decided that we're gonna do a weekly, what we like to call Wine Wednesdays. So, if you like wine, then this is the playlist for you. So what we're gonna do is each week we are gonna try, maybe not each week, that could get a little expensive, but every at least week to 2 weeks we're gonna do Wine Wednesdays. We're gonna try different wines and tell you what we think, tell you what it tastes like, because we are big wine lovers and I know other people are. So we're gonna share our love of wine with you. So let's just get right down to it so that way we don't waste your time, shall we? Um, so I bought a bottle of wine earlier, a few weeks ago now. It's just been sitting here, and the reason I bought it is because I was waiting for my partner to come back, and I just figured, I can get another bottle of wine. So, wine for days. So anyways, I bought this bottle of Merlot because I love Merlot. We will try other wines, but we figured why not start with the very, very best, at least in our opinion, the Merlots. So this right here is called Smokin' Loon. Merlot, it's a 2018 vintage. Just quickly read to you what it says. It says, besides his being kinda crazy, they called him the Smokin' Loon, 'cause he was so damn efficient. Jake began stubbing out his cigar. He'd take care of business, and getting out before anybody'd see him coming. Leave no trace except the lingering sound of his eerie loon-like cackle. Something like that. No one was really sure who he was or who he worked for, but when word got out that someone needed his services, the Smokin' Loon just appeared on their doorstep, and out of thin air or something. So, we're gonna try it. We're gonna tell you what we think. We're gonna try to explain it to you, and we'll give it a rating. So, here we go. Ooh, the cork has stuff on it too, shall we? It says, you knew that your night was just about to get a little better now that the Smokin' Loon has graced you with his presence. Well, tonight, call me the Smokin' Loon. Here we go. Ah, this beautiful cup, you may ask. I got it at the Renaissance Fair. Now, I have another one. I have the Viking horn. Yes, I know I didn't pour yet. I have a Viking horn, but I feel like that's more for ale. Maybe we'll do ale days too. And I can bust out the horn for ale days. So, beautiful. Not cheap. Well worth it. Had it a few years. As you can see, gorgeous, gorgeous design. So this will be the wine cup. I'm sorry, Snowy. You cannot have wine. You cannot have wine. Wine isn't good for you. Little girl, maybe we can get you something else. Ah. We are not wine connoisseurs, so we're not going to put this like this and smell it. We can, and we shall, but we're not professionals, sir. Smells like wine. Red wine, dark wine. Let's give it a taste, eh? Interesting. At a first taste, it's got a very little to medium size bitter bite. Um, it kicks and then it soothes, as you will, as you might say. And it has a aftertaste as if like you just ate some mashed potatoes or some diced potatoes or something that's filling. Because it's dry. I hope your potatoes aren't dry. But I think you understand what I'm saying. And it's not bad if you like dry wine. A little bitter. Kind of leaves your mouth a little dry. But then we have that Zen water, eh? And yeah. Let's just read a little bit about it, just real quick before we give you a rating. And we'll end it with the rating and hopefully another wine day. Our 2017. That's 2018. Okay. Well, this says our 2017 Loon Merlot shows fruit-forward characteristics with dark berry fruit. Definitely feel that, for sure. Hints of cedar and a soft, balanced structure. I would say the aftertaste may be soft. I wouldn't say the initial taste is far from soft. Cedar, if you think cedar is bitter, then I guess it'd be bitter cedar. These dad jokes get me. The distinct natural barriers, abundant sunshine, and cool temperatures of the Chilean region, help to maintain healthy growing conditions and allow the wine to develop fresh fruit characteristics and crisp acidity. That's what we're tasting when we taste that bitterness. It's the acidity and the cedar, that bitter cedar. So, perhaps we should try to pair it. It says try pairing it with grilled Cuban flank steak. Not going to work for us. Bacon wrapped pork chops. Definitely won't work for us. Or autumn salad with roasted butternut squash. That could work for us. So we might do that. So, this has been the first episode of the first edition of Wine Wednesdays. Hopefully I didn't bore you to sleep. Hopefully you have found something interesting and you learned something. And to close it out, we'll do a final sip with a rating. Out of a possible 10 points, we rate this wine a 6.7. Now, you might think, oh no, that's bad. It's really not. We've had worse. And I'm going to stop talking like this. It's a very distinctive kind of wine. And if you like dry wine that pairs well with meat, basically, and has a bitter taste with a filling aftertaste, then this may be for you. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Wine Wednesdays, and hopefully see you next time. Take care.